Hey friends, it's Andrea with Real Life with Andrea, and today I am not in the car. But I have been at work all day long. So just got home from work. It's dark outside, but it's only 5 o'clock. It's only dinner time. And thought I would just throw up a little video because there is something that's been on my mind, and it was brought to my attention more yesterday. Last night I was listening to Candace Owens, who, if you don't listen to Candace Owens and you care about the truth and politics and the truth and all these truth, you really need to check her out. She's on the Daily Wire. You can find it on YouTube, and she's just a phenomenal young woman who spends a great deal of time seeking out the truth. She's logical. She makes sense. She cares about people, all people. She does not, exhibit any hatred for anybody or anybody else's opinions, but she likes to bring light to the truth. So love her. So if that's something that you find that you're interested in, you should find her on YouTube, the Daily Wire. You can actually join the Daily Wire Plus and get even more content. So check her out. Anyhow, last night I was listening to a episode of hers, which I think was aired in September, but what caught my attention right away, that I listened to it because the headline was yoga pants. And if you do listen to Candace Wires, you know that the majority of her content is more political and controversial than yoga pants per se. But one of the main topics in her episode that night was about yoga pants. Should we be wearing them or shouldn't we be wearing them? And of course that is a personal choice. But it was just interesting because yoga pants is actually a subject that I have been struggling with for quite some time now, wanting to give up my yoga pants and dress a little bit nicer, dress a little bit more like I used to when I went to work every day, or when I would go out of the house, I just cared to dress myself in a fashion that was a little bit less revealing, more, put together, made me feel like I actually got dressed rather than roll out of bed and pulled on a pair of sweats. And so I've been struggling with this because I have, over the last 2 years, up to probably about 6 months ago, I had started this journey, but I had gained like 15 pounds, and I was like, I can't believe I gained 15 pounds. Well, I used to wear a lot of waistbanded pants, and so when you wear regular pants and you gain a few pounds, you can't button them or they get tighter. You just know that they get tighter when you're doing them up. But when you're pulling on sweatpants, jeggings, leggings, all these other things, it takes a lot longer for you to find out that you have gained a little bit of weight. And so over the course of my life, I've always had this has been kind of the way that I manage my weight. When my waistband is getting too tight, I don't buy bigger jeans. I spend a couple of days eating better or exercising more or getting more sleep or whatever it is that I need to do to kind of maintain that, to drop that couple pounds before it's 5 pounds or 10 pounds or 15 pounds. Because let's be honest, it's much easier to lose 2 pounds than it is to lose 10 pounds. And this is how I've kind of lived my life. So over the past couple of years, as I have gotten really accustomed to just wearing leggings all the time, that I haven't noticed that I had put on a reasonable amount of weight. So that being said, I also have found that since I have started wearing leggings as a general rule, I find that I am less interested in some other self-care items like, doing my hair or makeup or whatever the things are that kind of make you feel like you're caring for yourself, right? And also, I just generally feel a little bit less motivated than maybe I used to. I feel like and I wouldn't go so far as to say that there's any depression associated with it, but you're all relaxed. And years ago in the workforce, when they went from uh, business dress to business casual, and then they went to jeans on Fridays. They found that when we wore jeans on Fridays, we were a lot less productive because we were a lot more laid back, a lot more casual, and a lot less motivated just from wearing jeans. And that is an interesting mindset. And I find that when I dress in leggings, sweatpants, and all these more comfortable clothes, I also find myself lounging around a little bit more. Where did the day go? A little less motivated to get the job done. And so I have decided, and so as I've been struggling with this over the last few months, I have not mentioned it to anybody because as soon as you mention it to somebody, they're going to be checking in on you. So I haven't been super serious about getting rid of it, but I'm mulling it over in my mind. And I'll go to my drawer and I'll be like, what am I going to wear today? And I'll open the jeans drawer and I'll go, and I'll close the jeans drawer and I open the leggings drawer, which has like 10 times more things in it. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll wear the burgundy ones today, or I'll wear the orange, whatever. But so now I am mentioning it out loud so that I will have a little bit of accountability, even if it's just with myself, that I want to make a change. Because guess what? I want to be more motivated. I want to look a little bit better. I want not to look like I'm coming from the gym all the time. And 10 years ago, if someone were wearing leggings in public, we would think that they were coming from the gym, or that they, were just working out, whether it was at home or at the gym or whatever, because that wasn't a common dress. And now it's a common dress. And we hear a lot of women who are like, oh, they shouldn't be looking at me. Well, why are they staring at my butt? Whatever. Well, you're putting it out there for everybody to see. I'm putting it out there for everybody to see. I'm wearing the type of clothing that forms to every crack and every crevice. And so why wouldn't they be looking? Good question. So if we want to protect ourselves, set a better example for our children, other young ladies, then I need to dress better. All right, so I need to wear clothes that are going to be flattering, and they are going to make me look good. They're going to make me feel good, but they aren't going to be revealing everything that I have. And I think that sets a good example for for young women coming up, that we can look really good and we don't have to wear clothes that are tight and revealing, and that there are other clothes that are just as comfortable. Now, if we're lounging around at home, a good pair of yoga pants is great. If you're going to the gym, yoga pants are great. And I don't think if you're going to the gym and coming home that you have to change your clothes at the gym. And I don't want to go that far. But when we go to the point of putting on yoga pants to go out on a date, that I know that they're comfortable, but are they really date material? I don't know. If you are putting on yoga pants knowing that you're going to spend the day shopping, and be out in public all day long, is that the right choice? I don't know. It's your choice to make. But for me, the choice that I am making now is to get out of my yoga pants more and get into what I would call real clothes. So if you have anything different to say about that, and of course you do not have to agree with me. This is my own personal journey. This is my real life and where I am at today. And like I said, I didn't share this out loud because I didn't want to be held accountable to it. But I do want to be held accountable to it, because I know for a fact that when I dress myself in real clothes, not in gym clothes, I feel better, I do better, I'm more accomplished. And so if I know that, why don't I do it? It is okay, so we're going to go someplace I didn't think I was going to go, but it's like prayer and my personal Bible study. I know that when I start my day with prayer and Bible study, I have a more productive and a better day. But when I start feeling the stress and time, I notice that it's usually because I didn't spend my time in prayer and Bible study. But oftentimes, and Tomorrow will be a challenge because I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to take my son to school and then start my day. And so do I get up at 5 o'clock? I'm not a morning person. I want to get up at 5 o'clock so that I can pray and read my Bible. And so, but I know that if I don't, my day will not feel as accomplished, or I won't get as much done, or I'll be more stressed because I don't actually know why. But I know this for a fact because it's happened to me time after time after time after time after time. I can have the busiest day, but when I set that time aside in the morning to do what I should do, then the day is better. So why don't I do it? When I know that something makes me feel good, makes me more productive, makes me feel more confident, why is it that I make a choice to do something different? I choose to do the thing that's easier but makes me feel crummy versus doing the thing that might take a little bit of effort but makes me feel great. Why do we do that? I don't know. But I am here to say that I am going to attempt to make a choice. And so, if you would like to comment below, feel free. Please just be respectful in the way that you verbalize your disagreement with me or agreement, but I have a feeling a lot of people will disagree with me, and that's okay. If you like this content or you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification button so you'll be notified when new videos are posted. I do post on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok anything that I have been thinking about. And remember, please, please, please remember, these are my thoughts and my feelings, and I don't impose them on anybody else. So if you feel differently, know that you are empowered to feel differently. If you think differently, if you love yoga pants and you want to wear them every day for the rest of your life, that is 100% your choice. There's no law against it. So this is my journey and my thoughts and my feelings, and I am just hoping that my story will help you maybe think through some things and maybe even feel empowered to be able to voice your own opinion even in the face of adversity. All right, so thank you again for listening, and we will see you soon.